Welcome back into my home. I hope you're having a gorgeous Christmas so far. It's been so lovely sharing all my Christmas videos and how I prepare things for Christmas with you. I hope you've enjoyed them as much as I've had making them. If you haven't seen any of my videos, I've created a whole Christmas playlist so you can click on all the different videos to make your Christmas feast extra delicious this year. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I prepare my turkey every year. So all of my tips and tricks, and also all the exact cooking times so you get the most moist turkey this year. So let's get cooking that turkey. So I'm going to share with you 5 great tips for your turkey this Christmas. These are the tips that I use every single year, and they're foolproof, they always work for me, and they're super easy. So the first one is, if you're using a frozen turkey, make sure that you allow 24 hours for every 2 kilos of weight of the turkey to defrost completely. And then when your turkey is defrosted, or if you're using a fresh turkey like this one, make sure you take it out of the fridge and let it sit in the room temperature for 1 hour. And what this does, it allows the meat to completely relax so that when it comes out of the oven, the meat of the turkey is really, really tender. My second tip is all about the cavity. The first thing you want to do is take out the giblets, and they look like this. I know they're not the prettiest, but they are so good for making turkey stock that in turn will make the best Christmas turkey gravy. And then you wash out the cavity and dry it off. I do that because I like to put the stuffing into the cavity. When you're putting your stuffing in, only fill it halfway to allow room for the hot air to circulate around the turkey so that it cooks still really well. I have an amazing stuffing recipe that I'm doing this year. It's my bacon, sweet potato and pecan with a little bit of cranberry in it. So pop over to my Christmas playlist and have a look at that. It's definitely worth trying. If you're not doing a stuffing, like I know a lot of you don't like putting the stuffing into the cavity, definitely try it this year. The flavor is so much better when it's in the cavity. But if I haven't convinced you, then make sure that you fill the turkey with thyme and sage and gorgeous herbs. Even some lemon would be lovely in here, just to make sure that you're still infusing the cavity with lots of flavor. So tip number 3 is how to get as much flavor as possible into the turkey. The first thing you want to make sure that you do is salt and pepper your whole turkey completely, and also make sure that you salt and pepper your cavity as well. And then what I do is I pop loads of herbs, like these gorgeous wintry herbs like sage and thyme and flat leaf parsley. You could also add in some gorgeous fresh rosemary in there. I get some whole garlic and I pop it underneath my turkey. You could also put things like carrots and shallots or whatever underneath the turkey too. Remember, when the turkey goes into the oven, your roasting tray here, the heat comes from underneath, and what that does is pushes through underneath your roasting tin, and then anything underneath your turkey is going to infuse the turkey with flavor. So that's a good thing to remember. I always put flavored butter in my turkey, up underneath the skin and all around the legs and everything. I have 3 amazing Christmas butter recipes for you. Head over to my Christmas playlist and definitely try one of those. The other thing that I like to put on if I'm not doing the flavored butter is that I put streaky smoked bacon under it. I put this smoked bacon underneath the skin and wrap it all around the outside of the turkey, and that will definitely ensure you're getting loads of gorgeous flavor into your turkey. So my 4th tip is how to cook the bird perfectly. So this has been sitting out of the fridge for about an hour. Then I'm going to preheat my oven to 230 degrees Celsius, gas mark 6 or 450 degrees Fahrenheit. I want it really good and hot. This bird is 6 kilos, so that feeds about 8 people. And I'm going to pop this into the oven on the high heat. After 45 minutes, I'm going to take it out. I'm going to reduce the heat to 180 degrees Celsius, gas mark 4, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. overnight. And then I'm going to baste the turkey. And basically what you do is you tip your roasting tin to the side, get a big spoon, collect all the juices and pour them back over the turkey. This makes sure that the turkey keeps gorgeous and moist and you're getting all those flavors back into the turkey. You need to be doing this like every 45 minutes to 1 hour to make sure that your turkey is good and moist. This turkey, which is 6 kilos, as I said, is going to be cooking for between 4.5 to 5 hours. But for the specific weight on your turkey, look at my guidelines below for exactly how long you should be cooking it. And my fifth tip is when your turkey gets gorgeous and golden and the exact color that you want it, take it out of the oven and tent it with tin foil and then put it back into the oven and let it cook completely. Because if you don't do that, because it cooks for so long, you're going to get a burnt skin and it's just not going to look great and it's not going to taste great either. Then when you take it out of the oven and it's completely cooked, let it sit for 30 minutes to allow all of the juices to settle. That way you'll get a really gorgeous moist turkey before you start carving. To make sure that it doesn't get cold while you're leaving it sit around for half an hour, get some fresh tin foil again and just tent it up, and that way you should have the perfect turkey this year. Guys, I wish you a beautiful Christmas. Make sure you go over to my Christmas playlist, also down to the dessert sections and over to my suppers to make sure that you've got gorgeous ideas for feeding all your family and friends this Christmas.